Jamal Niaz here at For the Love of Wrestling with Monopoly Events, and we're joined by one of the greatest of all time, Trish Stratus.
Oh, me! Thank you so much for that. That's a lovely intro. Intro. You didn't have my interest music and stuff like that, but that's fine. I don't mind.
I mean, I'm not going to even attempt to beatbox that or anything. We're not.
You actually should.
No.
Okay,
No. I should not have suggested that. One of your most famous foes, Lita, is also here in this very building. Now,
tough not to. We had to avoid each other. It was very difficult because, we've have history, right? It was tough, but, she was a sidekick, and I don't want a sidekick. So, anyway, you were asking me a question?
Everyone wants to see... We got to see a bit of a WrestleMania moment when you kind of used to be friends on the same page.
We did, yes.
You're
it was
not...
a great WrestleMania moment, by the way, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
We were so excited to go back to, have that moment together. It was pretty fantastic.
But we kind of don't want to see you on the same page. We want to see you opposite each other at WrestleMania.
Oh.
That would be absolutely perfect, right?
Perfect. I know, I was perfect. I know. So is this what people want to see?
I definitely want to see it. I think everyone in the arena wants to see it.
Really?
Everyone in the world wants to see it. One more match, biggest stage of them all.
This year?
Have we got time?
Get to it. I don't know. I got to go do a storyline. That would be fantastic. It would be really great. Also, there's two thoughts, right? There's we can go back and she can get her pin back, whatever. And that moment, because, for a rivalry that spanned decades, literally, because, to this day, we are still fighting, still at odds. We never had a WrestleMania moment. Isn't it so crazy to think of? Sometimes we go, I can't believe we didn't ever have a WrestleMania moment. We've had triple threats and we've been involved, but so I think that would be really cool. I think it'd be really cool. And also, I don't know, wouldn't it be neat if Trish and Lita were tag team champions? I think it would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. I think
if she can stop being her aside. I forgot why I'm mad at her. Anyway, whatever. She's stopping whatever I was mad at her for. She's got to stop that.
Because you had that very emotional retirement match in your hometown of Toronto. And I'm so glad that it wasn't the retirement match.
Who would have thought, though? Didn't know at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then, okay, yeah. So what about it? You liked it?
I liked it. I loved it. And I love that the new generation of fans get to experience you on WWE screens now as well. And get to kind of see that rivalry potentially rekindled as well. They can go on the WWE Network, see the emotion of that match in your hometown of Toronto, Unforgiven 2006, plugging it there. But yeah, what's it like seeing the young fans come and show love and adoration for you as well? That's
what I was about to say. As you were saying that, I thought this has been just the most amazing thing to come back after the run, and then I get to meet, so the dad or mom will come with their little one, right? And they say and this is an adult saying, I grew up watching you, which means I've been in it a long time. It reminds me how old I am. And now my little one can watch you, and it's just so special that we're able to span generations like that. And a lot of the times what I used to get is I'm I got my daughter, I got my son into wrestling, but I got them watching the OG stuff. I got them watching the original stuff with you and Lita, and that's really cool to see. But so now that they grew up watching me, they got to see me, they're showing my stuff, but now the kids got to, actually watch it too and experience it together. It's I feel very blessed to be in that position.
And Mandy Sachs is one of the many wrestlers that have said that you were a massive inspiration for them and one of the reasons why they are where they are today and what they achieved in the industry. What's it like seeing fully grown women who have won belts in the WWE and they said they grew up watching you and you're a key reason why they are where they are today?
I mean, humbling. It's during my career there was time, I was trying to get through the day. I was trying to do a great match. I was trying to do better than I did last time. And it's very, you're kind of in the moment. You don't realize what you're creating behind you. You don't really think about the impact you might be leaving behind you. And then it wasn't until it was retrospectively looking back and being like, oh my gosh. And I got to be honest, I think it was the 2018 was the Royal Rumble, right?
Yeah.
And the Evolution that same year. So when we got to come back to that, that's when I think there was a segment where they went, now that they knew that there'd be old timers coming back with the new generation. And they did a segment where they said, who would you like to have a dream match with? And I couldn't believe how many people were, mentioning my name. And then I went back and getting to just some of the women I hadn't even met before, and obviously leaving the business, knowing the foundation we'd laid and the kind of work we had done to try to change the preconceived notion of what a female could do in this business, knowing it was carrying on, you could see it building. You saw like, the 4 horsewomen coming in and doing this great stuff. And you were seeing these fantastic matches and the focus going back to women. And so then to come in on that and then hearing where people are like, I watched that match, I'm inspired by you. Charlotte was front row watching our main event, and she was inspired by that. Natty, who's lives the business, has been in the business, brought up in the business, never wanted to be a wrestler until she saw me, she says. And she says, something I said, that's something I can do, and I can relate to that. So it means so much. And I feel, like I said, I super blessed that I was able to go back and actually, just dip my toe into the current waters a little bit and get a taste of the landscape. And, I feel lucky that, me and Charlotte got to face off, me and Becky, the best of this generation. Yeah. And there's just so many more. I mean, I'd love to, me and Bailey got a chance to interact, which is so much fun. I love her. I love her work. I love her character. I'm so happy to see what's happening for her now. And yeah, I guess very lucky.
When you mentioned, this is the final one, mentioned the current women on the roster that you've yet to face in those big main event matches, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, they have to happen. They have to happen in the next couple of years. I'm demanding it.
2 more matches? You need 2 more matches out of me.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
I would like more than 2, please, because we're very greedy fans. Yes.
2 more feuds. Yes. I mean, Rhea Ripley, you better. So when Becky loses, because obviously she will at WrestleMania, I'll step in and go after Rhea.
Perfect.
Okay. And then how are we gonna get Belair? What do we do?
Well, let's tackle Rhea first.
So that's my approach, is to tackle her. You want it? Oh, you're giving me wrestling tips now.
No. That was intimidating.
I know.
Let's solve the Rhea problem first,
okay,
and then we can solve the Bianca problem.
Tackle rhetorically, one thing at a time.
Yeah. And I can be your manager.
Think about it.
Think about it. There we go.
Let me see. Hold on. This is live. Welcome to the auditions for my manager. Guys, give us your feedback in the comments below. He's going to audition right now. Let's see what you think. Let's see what you got.
We got the 7-time women's champion, 1-time hardcore champion, but the only thing that matters when you mention time is the greatest of all time, Trish Stratus.
Guys, stay tuned. You will be seeing my manager soon.
Put the promo on the spot. Give me a contract, WWE.
Let's do it. Sign them up.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.